Hello! Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where my parents think I'm summoning demons, but I'm actually trying to keep the players from splitting up, or trying to sleep with everything. I'm Dungeon Maven Ruby Calypso. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, live in Mercove, I'm joined by Coda, rolling human barbarian Antonino, Ray, rolling human warlock Solomon, and you, our audience, rolling the divine deity, the Almighty Dollar. The Almighty Dollar is a sect of gods and goddesses in Faerun. Have you come to help or hurt our heroes? Only you can decide. The Almighty Dollar has the power to cast small spells for $5, temporary plus or minus 1 to a character stat, fully heal one character, give one character advantage or disadvantage for an encounter, medium spells for $10, permanent plus or minus 1 to a character stat, fully heal one party, long rest for one character, or give one party advantage or disadvantage for an encounter, and large spells for $15, long rest for one party, or divine destruction, 20 damage in an area of effect of 30 feet of any damage type you choose. Declare your divine decision by sending your curse or boon to paypal.me/rubiesmercove. If you want to add something more creative to the story, join the Discord and message me to discuss it, because this is your game too. Even if you can't catch it live, your voice is still powerful. Every hero takes many journeys. Each journey has a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is not the hero's beginning, but it is a beginning for our heroes. So let's dive into the story. The winds of change howl rumors through Faerun and the Forgotten Realms. A cruel dragon named Cryovane has descended upon the snow-capped Sword Mountains, claiming the range's denizen. With each passing day, sightings and worse attacks from Cryovane are becoming more common.
Except when we're around.
Yeah, you super poke him and he runs away like a little bitch.
Baby.
Yeah, he is a young white dragon. The wind beckoned Solomon and Antonino for help, drawing them to Phandalin, a small mining town nestled in the rocky foothills of the snow-capped Sword Mountains. Solomon and Antonino met at the bounty board and took all the bounties available. Team Rage Mage has fought hard for the success of their quests. Check out the YouTube playlist on Interactive Music Party's channel to see those legendary adventures. So now we see what's next. And last time you guys leveled up. You want to explain how you guys leveled up, Solomon?
Well, I don't remember which ones it was that I got. Because since I've now reached the level 6 in my pact with the Tome with the Great Old Ones, I have received the Entropic Ward,
Oh.
which allows me to magically ward myself against attack and turn a failed strike into good luck for myself. When a creature attacks me, I can use my reaction to make the roll, remember how to speak English. To turn the roll into a disadvantage roll. And if the attack misses me, my next attack against them has advantage.
Okay.
And
Nice.
to do a long or short rest to be able to use it again.
Okay.
I also got a new Eldritch Invocation, or Incantation, whatever it's called. I've received the Eyes of the Runekeeper, which allow me to read all writing.
Oh, nice. Okay, what about Nyx leveling up?
Nyx. She got more hit points. She's now up to 38. And I used 2 of the trapped souls, as I have labeled them, to boost her intelligence into a neutral 0 modifier.
Nice. Nice. So when you wake up that morning and do what you normally do and go to grab Nyx, you have difficulty. I need you to make a strength check, DC 15, to be able to pick up Nyx.
getting big.
Nyx is getting big. Nyx is a reskin of a fire snake. She is actually a psychic snake. Okay, you are able to pick her up, but it is a chore. It takes every ounce of strength you have to get her up and on your shoulders, and you realize this ain't gonna happen much longer. She evolves into a salamander.
Gauntlets of ogre strength, by the way.
You're welcome. It greatly raised your strength mod.
From a +0 modifier to a +4 modifier.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and that's what Antonino's is. Like gauntlets gave you a strength of 19.
Mm-hmm.
My strength is 19, so it was not doing me any good at all.
Yeah, she's probably about the size of a large boa constrictor at this point. Maybe a medium-sized anaconda. A real one, not the movie. But yeah, she evolves into a fire salamander, or a psychic salamander, so she is getting big. Like I said, she's going to be bigger than you eventually.
Which is a shame. It was kind of like the image of having a snake rolling up my shoulder.
Might
That
have
was
to
really good for 5 levels.
Yeah, like you might just have to find a little regular snake to make friends with. It's like, you're too big now. New snake. Or you could just start wearing a boa. Okay.
Is that all for Solomon and Nyx?
Yeah, is that all your level up stuff?
That I can think of.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see, Antonino didn't get a whole lot at level 6. He took the second primal path, took it in bear again. So his weight capacity, he can carry twice as much stuff. But the biggest thing that did for him was he now has advantage on all strength rolls.
Okay.
I see, he had it before while raging. Now he just flat out has advantage on all strength checks, strength saving throws, strength-based stuff. Antonino has advantage.
Hell yeah.
And got, another 12 hit points or so. I'm up to 68 hit points now.
Fuck yeah.
But the big thing that we did...
Oh, I'm so excited about this. We've
that-
retconned a little bit, so bear
Yeah.
with us as we explain our new formula for pets.
Yes. The pets are going to be a much larger part of the campaign, and a nice drawing point for anybody who wants to join the campaign or affect the campaign. The pets are... we've been playing them as player characters. We have taken that up another level. Edgar, my raven, has just gained 6 levels in rogue. He's now a rogue. So his stats, which were crap, he had +3 to wisdom and everything else was 0 or minus.
It was great when he was level 1 with the rest of the party, but
Yeah.
they don't level up the same as full party members. So,
Yeah, he was doing 3 attacks. That's how we were kind of trying to fix that. But he could still do a maximum of 12 damage if he hit on all 3 attacks.
yeah.
Now, Edgar has a strength of 12, dex 16, con 10, intelligence 14, wisdom 14, and charisma 8. A normal stat array for a player character. His beak now only have 1 attack per turn, but the beak is +7 to attack, 3d4 plus 3 damage. And he is a rogue, so he has a sneak attack now, which my sneak attack damage is +3d6. So he should be quite a bit more useful. Since he can fly, we kind of changed a few of the things. Like, rogues get a lot of benefits to ground movements. Don't really have to deal with that with somebody who can fly. And got proficiencies. I'm not using any tools, so I don't need the thieves kit, I don't need the lock picking kit, I don't need all that stuff. which rogues get proficiency bonuses in, so I just got another proficiency bonus to a regular skill. So I have 5 proficient skill, and 4 of those, since I'm level 6 now, 4 of those are, what is it called again? Where they're double proficient.
Expertise.
Yes, 4 of those have expertise, where I add my proficiency bonus twice. So
Pretty interesting.
yeah, the coolest thing is the only racial feat that I got from the Raven was a +3 to perception, which is also expertise now. So my perception rolls are +11. You go all the way to 11, and my passive wisdom perception is 21. So if there's anything that a character would know, if they are able to perceive it walking into a room, Edgar will know.
Yeah. Also, Thieves' Cant was replaced.
Yes, Thieves' Cant. Since he's not really communicating with anyone other than Antonino, we just replaced Thieves' Cant with the ability to communicate well with Antonino.
Yeah. Antonino and Edgar can see through each other's eyes and communicate telepathically. So.
Yep, that's all. I'll be right back.
Did you add mimicry? Because mimicry is a raven spell that you have.
Oh no,
It's essentially
it's on
a cantrip.
It's on my sheet.
Yeah.
Didn't really have a place to put it in, but he can imitate the sound of things that he hears. Imitate a call, imitate whatever to make him sound like something else for deception, or we can use it for an alarm or
Yeah.
things like that.
Indeed.
I gotta grab my power cable.
Okay. Gotcha. I knew I was forgetting something. So, that is our leveled up characters. And yeah, I'm really excited about the new companion creature actually having a class. That's going to be really fun.
I
Coming.
forgot another spell.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot about that.
What spell did you get?
Originally, I had replaced my invisibility with detect thoughts, because I figured that would be more useful. I didn't really use invisibility all that much.
Okay.
But since I got another spell available to me, I got invisibility back.
Gotcha.
So I
Okay.
now have all the spells that I want at this point that I can have.
Nice. That's awesome. So coming soon, a magical skeleton horse. Whatever you decide to class
Marrow.
your horse with. And Nyx, Solomon's fire snick, or psychic snick, won't get a class until she evolves into salamander form. So she was a bit more powerful at the beginning than a basic, like, low level raven. So
I mean, baby god.
yeah, baby god. So like that is how we're going to class Nyx. So. All right. So where would you guys like to start? You are in town. You have 2 quests that you are going to pick up the necessities for before you leave out of town. And then,
I've already sold a bunch of stuff. Sold stuff I want. So why don't we get a refresher on the 2 quests that are left?
alright.
The Mountains Toe quest and the Loggers Camp quest. The Mountains Toe gold mine lies 15 miles northeast of Phandalin.
Hang on just a second.
Let me take us over to the Sword
World map.
Coast map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
A second.
you could leave us there. This is what they see.
Heard. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it over here for now.
Okay.
We are currently in town. So, Mountains Toe gold mine lies 15 miles northeast of Phandalin.
Bing. Bing.
The new overseer, Don John Raskin, just made the trip from Neverwinter to Phandalin and needs to be escorted to the mine. There's no telling what dangers lie between here and there. Once you deliver Raskin safe and sound, return to Townmaster Harbin Wester to collect a reward of 100 gold.
That one was actually for this one that's being pinged down here. It was just off a little bit. Nice.
Mountains 2. The Loggers Camp quest. Deep in Neverwinter Wood, along the river that flows west towards Neverwinter, is a logging camp.
Bing, bing.
Every 2 months, Fandolin delivers fresh supplies to the camp, which is run by the half-brother of Fandolin's townmaster, Arvin Wester. Barthen, the local provisioner, has prepared a new delivery. He needs someone to bear the supplies safely to the camp. Return to Harbin Wester with a notice of delivery signed by his half-brother, Tiber Wester, to claim your reward of 100 gold.
Alright, so we got a wagon from the Butterskull Ranch. I figured we were gonna transfer the stuff in the wagon, but the Mountains Toe is fairly close to Fandolin. I say we just do the escort quest and come back to town to collect the supplies, so that we don't have to protect the supplies and have the escort quest at the same time. That sounds like a nightmare.
Okay. All right.
So I think it'll be easier for us. It'll probably be easier for the DM.
Actually, that's interesting implications, considering my patron is essentially the god of nightmares.
All right. So you guys head over to the Stonehill Inn. I've moved it back to town.
Okay.
You want the Dreadhelm?
Is that the one that makes your eyes glow?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll take it.
Alright.
Tired of having glowy eyes?
I feel like it's just a bit much. I've already got demigod, snake appearance, and billowing cloak. So.
Yeah, it's another item rather than armor. The Antonino has unarmored attack, or unarmored defense, so I'm trying to make sure he doesn't actually wear armor. The shield does not affect his unarmored defense.
You can put it on your horse. It's not like he has eyes, so like his sockets glow red in his...
I can just put it on a Butterskull. Like, if we ever leave the cart or something, we'll put this helmet on the Butterskull and leave it like sitting on the seat.
As a guardian,
yeah.
like nobody's gonna come up. Like,
Yeah,
what
like-
is that?
Like a
I'm
decoy
not-
camera thing, be a decoy Butterskull.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'll wear it for now. So, at the moment, Antonino has glowing red eyes.
All right. So you guys head over to the inn to meet up with Don John Raskin. He is known for his great exploits and walks and talks like a giant. When you arrive, he's kind of sitting at the bar having a drink, chatting with the bartender.
And I'm guessing that's where his token is.
Yeah, the inn.
Okay. Alright, so he needs escort.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well then Antonino's gonna approach and say, "Hey, you Don John?"
Why, yes I am, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. Heard that you need escort to the Mountains Toe.
Need, no, but the town master has insisted that, like, I have an escort. I could have made it by myself, but it would be nice to have company along the trip, so, yes.
An overcautious fellow, isn't he?
Good Lord, yes. The bartender
Paranoid.
laughs. The bartender just absolutely starts to laugh at that. Like, yeah, those brothers are peas in a pod. They run at the smallest breeze blowing.
Come to think of it, we haven't actually seen his face, have we?
No, just a coin size cut out of his face from the hole I put in his door.
That-
So what do you do what the mayor wants? Like,
He's the one that hired me.
Okay.
Okay,
that makes
he
sense.
hired me to come, and I was going to go, and he wouldn't even tell me where the mine is, so I couldn't really get to it. Like, I've been wondering why the hell I took this job, honestly.
Well, are you getting paid?
Yeah,
That's
that's
why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you're currently
I
getting
mean,
paid to
like-
drink in a bar. Then that's a pretty good job.
yeah. Like I've
Sorry,
got
the-
complaints. I'd rather be doing something, but you know, I mean, it could be worse.
Well, good. Break time's over. Let's we'll take you to the mine.
All right.
We've done
Stop the dragon
several.
from
Say what?
eating you. And keep the dragon from eating you.
And keep the dragon from eating you. Yes. We've done several quests for this pissant of a town. And we're getting somewhat well known, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, the mayor will let you go with us. We're assuming.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go talk to that jackass, but we'll take you with us.
You picked up the quest for it, so
Okay,
like, yeah,
so we do have the authority.
yeah, like you grabbed that quest, so like that is something within your abilities. So we move to the Mountain Toe Gold Mine map now.
Okay.
Players around the world are probably going to hate me for this question, but any encounters along the way?
I say you were wanting to work on that this time, weren't you?
You guys decided not to do the cart. I mean, do you want to try the overworld travel?
Oh, still doing the cart. It's
Okay.
just
Not
we're not
the
going to load it
extra-
up with
okay.
other resources this time.
Okay, then yeah, let me take you back to the Sword Coast map then.
Sword Coast. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna actually try overworld travel this time. We haven't done that, but it actually comes into play in the next quest, so we thought it'd be good to try it in a bit more simple of a setting. So, the way overworld travel works. And this trip is about 15 miles. It only takes you the day if you leave in the morning.
Yeah, we'll say that we met up with him. Said, all right, we leave at dawn.
Yeah. Okay. So it only takes the day to get there. But the party member with the highest wisdom survival modifier is usually the most qualified to navigate Neverwinter Wood. Use the map of the Sword Coast to chart the character's progress through the forest.
Survival.
When
That
you
would be
When you enter a new hex on the map, you have to make a DC 10 Wisdom survival check to stay on course. If it fails, you get back on course after wasting 1d4 miles of movement going in the wrong direction.
Okay, that is going to be Antonino because
Okay.
he's proficient in survival.
Okay.
He's actually
Survival
got.
is one.
Yeah. Edgar's is actually only 2.
He's the wilderness expert.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if it would be Antonino or Edgar.
Edgar does not have proficiency in it. He just has the base wisdom stat 2.
Okay. Cool.
Antonino is proficient in it. His modifier is 0, but he's proficient, so it's 3.
Okay.
Proficiency is now 3 instead of 2.
So I'm gonna reorganize all of your little guys real quick.
Okay, and we need the
As a,
we need the
somewhat
guy
of a,
that we're escorting as
yeah,
well.
like a little marching order.
Yeah.
That way, I'm gonna have Antonino in the lead. So he'll move first, and everybody moves up behind him. I think that'll be the best way to deal with that. Okay. Cool. I think that's pretty much everybody.
There we go. Everyone has their own hex there.
Okay.
Giant horse.
What I was expecting.
Let me.
We said that the wagon can be pulled by a single horse.
Yeah.
Right. So let's just say that the horse token includes the wagon as well.
Okay.
And
Cool.
Marrow is not hitched to it at the moment.
Okay.
The living horse is kind of skittish about the dead horse or the
Okay.
skeletal horse.
So are you riding the skeletal horse then?
No. Edgar's riding the skeletal horse. Antonino's on foot in front.
Okay. Cool.
I just had a thought that I would like to talk to you about after the session.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so make your first survival check to get to the place you are now.
Okay, we have traveled this area many, many times.
Okay, I'll give you advantage.
Cool. Let's say we
You are
right
level
outside
6,
of Phandalin.
you have been in this
we know
area
this
for
place.
a bit. You've been back and forth across the map
Yeah.
a bit, so I will give you advantage for knowing the area.
8? Damn, those are terrible rolls.
You are super distracted by all of the cool stories Don Raskin
Yes,
keeps
Don
telling
John
you
keeps-
about his adventures and all these neat things. He's done so much. He's done so much. He's gold prospected, mined, fur traded, and you're just super distracted by his real goal and dream is to be not just a whaler, but a whaler on the moon.
On the moon.
All right.
So
So,
roll a d6 to see how many miles off course we are.
D4, I think.
What's up?
Who's driving the wagon?
Edgar. Or no, Edgar's on the horse. I guess you are.
It is your horse that's
Yeah.
attached to
Fair.
the
I said,
thing. So
I'm
you could
on
be
foot.
like you could be riding your horse, or you could be leading your horse, or you could be sitting in the carriage.
Let's say that Don John is actually talking to you, but I'm distracted by the conversation. Okay, a d4.
Yes.
Let me turn off the advantage for that.
I mean, it only rolled
4 miles off track.
Same.
So yeah, I pulled you over 1 hex.
Okay.
So instead of moving 1 hex closer, you moved a hex to the side.
Okay. So
Which
next,
a hex is 5 miles. Yeah.
Okay.
Next survival.
13.
All right.
A little better.
That is good enough. You are still intrigued by the stories that he's getting, but you started to get accustomed to his storytelling, so you guys make it forward a little bit more.
You can click and drag to select the entire group and move the entire group
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
Let's do this. There we go. 3 by 2.
Okay, cool.
Select everybody. Alright. Next survival check.
So should we make like a representative group token for like overworld stuff? So we have
Might
to move
work
one
better.
Yeah. Yeah, we might do that on the
Next
long
one.
journey.
Yeah, the long journey.
16.
All right, you continue to stay on course. So you probably make it, yeah.
Ah, weird.
Yeah, that's why I've
It's
been
on
moving
the
him.
level of the
Oh, you're
other grid.
moving the town square too.
Oh wow, I didn't know I could do that.
Oh wow. Interesting.
Alright. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You can go ahead and make your next survival check if you'd like.
Okay. And 14.
You stay on track. You guys
Does that
are.
get us there?
Yeah, it does. You are right outside the mine now.
Okay.
Good job. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think a token for the group would probably be
Oh, hell
easier
yeah.
next time.
Much better next time we use a team Rage Mage token.
Alright. So this is the Mountain's Toe.
Yes. Mountain's Toe Gold Mine.
And where are we coming from the north?
Yeah, go down a little bit. You're coming in about there.
Okay.
So, when you got about 5 miles out of the mine, I guess there was a thing I should have done on the other map. My bad. Actually, when you get on this map, the party gets within 5 miles of the mine. Yeah. A low ridge rises to your right, beyond which you see the Sword Mountains scrape the gray sky, but closer in, something is strewn across the rocky ground 90 feet ahead. Well, ain't that something, says Don John, pointing at what appears to be 6 dead orcs.
Hmm.
That wasn't us, was it?
Did we fight orcs here? I don't think so. I think that's not us.
I can't keep it straight. We've been killing a lot of orcs lately.
Perception check. Or
Wisdom. Medicine. You're doing a perception check for the orcs?
yeah,
Okay.
just perception check for the area.
I got
You
a 20
can-
on a medicine check.
You can tell that they were killed by cold. Extreme cold. About
Extreme
3
cold.
days ago.
Hmm.
I relayed this information.
Okay.
And you were like, that seems like the work of Cryovane.
Yeah, that seems like a cryovane thing. I know
And-
that we had orcs to deal with one time when we actually encountered cryovane. So
And
Nice.
Don John agrees with you.
okay.
That yeah, it definitely seems like the work of a white dragon.
I'm assuming there's like a bunch of claw marks and such around taking off landing, or was it just like a flyover?
Probably just a flyover.
Orcs don't have anything that we're interested in, do they?
They are clad in hide armor, and their great axes and javelins littered the ground around them.
I've got a great axe and I've got a ton of javelins. I don't want any of that stuff.
All right.
I have 13
Who
javelins.
cares about that? You got a dragon slayer.
Yeah.
Magic sword.
All right.
So, yeah. Moving on, going to the Dragon's Toe, or the Mountain's Toe.
Hidden among the bushes, a tunnel burrows into the foot of a soaring, snow-capped mountain. Above the mouth of the tunnel is a wooden plank with the word Mountain's Toe carved into it in common.
Have you placed our tokens on the map?
I have not.
Okay, we got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also see that the entrance is guarded by 2 female were-rats in hybrid form.
Lovely.
Is that about where we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I go ahead and put that mirror out there?
Sure.
I say I plan on leaving Marrow at the entrance so Nightmare and Marrow can get to know each other. Maybe be less skittish.
So, there are were-rats.
Okay.
So you got a couple of female were-rats standing guard at the entrance to this mine. What you gonna do? And why do I not have videos for you guys?
That's gonna be an issue on your end. Your video has paused. Ours are still going.
Alright, I'm reloading.
Okay.
Hey Alex, how are you?
Hey.
Miss you too. How have you been?
So I'd rather not just assume that they're not friendly.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. It's good to be able to chat with you again. Malta, that's nice. Oh, sunburns suck. How is quarantine going over there?
I wanted to find their motive, but it's not really like a sense motive anymore. So I do
think that would be
insight or
Yeah.
investigation. Insight. Alright, Edgar's gonna do insight.
Okay.
13.
Okay. And like the way it's landed on my screen, it looks like it's on an edge.
It does.
Like,
I think it's an 8 though.
yeah, but like it's freaking weird looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just ignore the 3D dice. I say it was throwing twice as many
Yeah, like
damage dice.
they've
as-
been
Yeah.
glitchy lately.
Yeah, just go with what's in the chat.
I understand that. Like, kind of have to learn how to keep moving and be okay in a world that's just not fucking okay right now. Okay, so insight check on the were-rats. They seem dangerous, and they might be trustworthy, but you're not really sure.
Do we have any prior knowledge of were-rats?
Don't think I've really dealt
Well,
with
I
them.
guess the better question is, do our characters have prior knowledge of were-rats, aside from the little thing?
Do a knowledge check. Avoiding busy places is a good plan.
What would that be?
History. Knowledge is history.
Yes, thank you.
I am a historian. 13.
You don't know much. Where rats are very territorial.
We are hidden at the moment, right?
Yeah.
I want to have Antonino come out and animal handle.
Okay.
So I'm gonna come over to this bush.
Okay. Have a good day, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourself because you're worth it. Bye.
So when they see me, do they immediately attack?
No, they
Okay.
don't. Roll an animal handling check.
I don't need advantage. But the first one was 19.
So, all right.
19 animal
How do
handling.
you introduce yourself?
Right, hello, I'm Antonino. We're not here to hurt you. We're delivering somebody to this mine. What's your story? What's going on? What do you want?
It would be best if you talked to Zeline Van Nerster. I can take you to her.
There are more of us than just me. I was coming to see if you're friendly first. We're not splitting the party.
That is fine.
Okay. Alright, they're trustworthy for now. Come out, everyone. So, yeah, let's leave Marrow and Nightmare. You want me to control Don John?
Yes, please. That would be great.
I'll just put him in my little group here. And
Okay.
control it from this page. Okay.
Alright.
Lead the way.
I need to see the way first. Okay. So one of the rats leads you in. The ceilings throughout are 8 feet high and braced at regular intervals by wooden pilasters and beams. The doors are all made of wood with iron hinges and handles, and fitted with locks, but none of them seem to actually be locked. And oil lanterns hang from the ceiling hooks in every room and tunnel.
Okay.
She continues down the hallway into this room.
Alright, so that's through 2 doors.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, I'm glad we didn't just attack them.
So you're led into the were-rat den. Scattered about this cave are pickaxes and shovels and other mining tools. In the northeast section, there are 4 giant rats, and the southwest section contain were-rats in human form. Four were-rats and 4 male were-rats and Zeline. This is Zeline, the leader of the Whiskered Gang.
Is Don John a were-rat?
Do a check. What check would that be?
Insight? Or no? I'm not sure what kind of check that would be.
Yeah, go with insight. Or maybe survival. I'll let you take your pick on that.
Well, Edgar's gonna do insight, Antonina's gonna do survival.
Okay.
14.
No, he seems to be human.
Did he know that he was going to work with... Okay, I'm gonna ask Don John, did you know that you were going to mine with were-rats?
No.
Okay.
No.
This would have been useful information, because these look like they are the miners of the gold toe, or the mountain toe.
I don't think they're miners.
They're not.
Okay.
Zelene's like, no. We took this place over from the miners. The orcs ran us out of our place. We were run out of our previous lair. An old shrine near Conyberry. If the orcs were gone, we would go back to our lair.
Okay, what'd you do with the miners?
We actually didn't do anything with them. They ran when we came in, and we didn't fully chase them out. They probably left the other entrance on the other side of the mine. I don't really know. They might still be here. They're probably dead.
Well, I'm guessing that you want somebody to go clean out your home so that you can go back to where you are used to.
It would be nice.
Says the most entitled, dismissive,
Were-rat.
yeah, most entitled, dismissive way to ask for help possible. It'd be nice if you'd go, clean out my home for me. Alright, we're in a predicament. We have a guy that we're supposed to be delivering to people, and we have no people, and were-rats wanting us to take on their quest.
Must be Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Don, he kind of hisses and he's like, I don't trust these guys. We should just kill them and take the mine. And she's like,
No. Well, we're not going to do that. Alright, which way did the humans go?
you mean the dwarves? They went that way.
The
and
dwarves,
she points,
Miners.
Yeah.
It's not a species.
She points down this hallway.
Alright. We'll probably help you with your quest. But we're already in the middle of a quest. We gotta deliver this guy to the miners. So, if you have any more information on their whereabouts, that'll help us get to your quest quicker. If we decide to take it. But I say, like, they're not attacking us. I don't see any need to attack them.
Okay.
So, we want to go through that southeast door, that cave door.
Forgot about detect magical.
You are getting a ping in the room with you. There's like a pile of sacks in the corner that you are getting a magical ping from over here.
You should ask if those are their sacks. Are those your sacks or are those the miners?
Those are ours.
Okay.
What you got?
Stuff.
Magic stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you guys moving into the next area?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Don't
that's-
touch my snake. She'll swallow you whole. I've seen it happen.
Snakes taste yummy.
And snakes think the same thing about rats.
So you move into the next area. It is an equipment storage. Picks, shovels, and wheelbarrows are stored in here.
Let's give me a death glare to the one who said that. Very intelligently and disconcertingly.
So you move into the next area. Leaning against the back wall of this tunnel is a dead human miner with a pickaxe. You can tell that he was stabbed to death.
So it's more likely orc stuff.
Probably.
The the were rats and things didn't really have weapons, did they?
They had short swords and hand crossbows.
Okay, so it could have been a were rat.
Could have been a were rat.
Alright. Do you have anything worth taking?
No.
And let's move on. Do we need light? Like, is it dark in here or is it well lit?
It's
I know
it's
that
lit.
there were lanterns in the previous area. Okay.
Yeah, it's lit around here.
Yeah, this place is lit.
This place is lit. Alright. So you come to a couple of options. You can go up, you can go down, you can go forward.
Are these stairs going up, like in altitude?
Yes.
I say that since we're underground, we go up first. So either the humans or the miners are either hiding out somewhere just because, oh my god, we're rats, or they took an escape route out of the mine.
Okay.
I'm thinking hold up somewhere possibly, since we had no word of this happening back in town.
Yeah.
And I imagine that's where they would go, because that's the nearest safe haven
Yeah.
Alright.
that I'm aware of anyway.
So you make it up this hallway to find another section to choose a path.
They could have gone to Butterskull Ranch, but we were just there. I think that we would have like come across them if that had happened. I should have asked them how long ago that was. Okay, so we have left and right to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go left.
All right.
Oh wow! It rolled it as hang on.
Rolled a 1S.
One S2.
Huh?
I want to roll a 1D2.
What is it? S2.
All right, let's go left.
Okay.
With a two-face decision method that time.
You can come to a hallway with another choice.
Let's go left. Probably best to just stick with the same direction so that we kind of eventually clear out everything. We'll just go left.
Okay. So you go
Back downstairs.
Yep, you have headed back down into the mountain and come around to another fork.
You get a little tired of all these forks.
Yeah. It's like, why don't you
Make a
turn
spoon.
to Don John and say, all right, why don't you miners ever like mark the path? How the hell are we supposed to know where to go? How the hell are you supposed to know where to go?
Yes, I don't have a map for this place, but I will keep that in mind when I am running this mine.
Okay.
Make some indicators.
So if we're gonna stick with our go left every time, it looks like we're gonna go back into the room.
A little point of order.
Okay.
With my keen mind, I have a perfect mental map with memorizing everything.
Cool.
Okay.
So you would be pretty sure that that door leads back into the room with the rats and the were-rat.
Cool. Well, let's go back in and wait. Yeah.
Go back into the were-rat room?
Yeah, because I want to ask them how long it's been since the miners left.
Okay.
Hey, Queen Were-Rat, when did you get here? When did the miners leave? Give us a range to work with.
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay. So they did not go to Butterskull Ranch. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're definitely got abandoned by them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're probably holed up in this mine somewhere. Okay.
Unless they're dead.
Unless they're dead, and we'd find their bodies that way. We found one so far.
Alright, so you're gonna go...
Go left. We're going west.
This left.
Alright. You come to another fork.
Okay. So Solomon would know that goes back into where we've already been.
Yeah. We've about come full circle to the entrance.
Yeah. We don't need to ask them more information, so let's go straight this time. Straight west.
You enter the storeroom. Dozens of crates of dry foodstuffs and 9 casks of drinking water are stacked in the middle of this cave.
Is the drinking water drinkable?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like poisoned or anything?
No.
Okay.
Come back.
Yeah,
This
so,
way and look down this hallway.
yeah, it'd be good to know that information, but we don't need to take any of that stuff.
Alright. That hallway leads to a door.
Point of order, I am no longer able to carry Nyx. She is just moving along next to me.
Okay.
Really awkward trying to pick her up that way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, is the door locked or barricaded or anything?
it's not. Doors are open.
Okay, then yeah, let's take a look.
Alrighty. You open the door into a sleeping quarters. This cave contains a dozen wooden cots.
Are there mounds in the cots?
No.
Okay, they're just empty
they're
cots.
empty cots. It was probably the miners' quarters. The were-rats don't look like they sleep in cots. They look
Yeah.
like they nest.
Miners should probably have a camp outside of the mine. That seems really dangerous to stay in the mine all of the time. But hey, Don John, you need better sleeping quarters than this when you're running stuff.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You need to make sure that they get out of the mine at least once a day.
Is there at least proper ventilation from our limited mining knowledge is aware of?
That is excellent points. Do you want to work at the mine?
No. Fucking hate digging.
All right. So next.
Okay, so that's going to turn us back around. Oh, wow, we're going to backtrack a bit now. So, yeah, there seems to be a door over there.
So head into this door.
Yeah.
You open this door and find a storage room. This cave contains 2 wheelbarrows and an empty bin. This is where they store the gold.
From the gold mine.
Yes.
So the raw gold ore.
Yeah. Actually, that was something I meant to tell you when I was reading the thing, is the tunnels and caverns in the mine are hewn from rock that has thin veins of gold ore running through it. So there's little sparklies of gold everywhere around you.
These always twinkle.
They do twinkle.
Keep getting it back on task.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That might actually, that's an excellent point. Edgar's surrounded by shiny stuff in the wall. Like, occasionally goes over and pecks at it.
Yeah, but he's a level 6 rogue. I think that he's got control of his like impulses by this point.
Depends on what kind of checks he might have to roll at disadvantage for this.
I
We'll
direct your
see.
attention to Legend of Zelda players and plots.
So, yes, you have found gold storage.
Okay.
Is it empty?
There's a little bit of gold, but there's not a whole lot.
Yeah.
And it's all raw ore. It's not like gold coins or anything.
It's a bunch of rocks with gold in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so on back around, following to the left brings us to here.
Had a proper adventure game without backtracking.
Yeah.
You see the main the difference between male and females, like Skyrim dungeon or something.
Go into the mall versus a Skyrim dungeon.
Yeah, with men going to the mall, it was like going through the entrance, directly to the store, directly out of the mall. And with women, it was like go in, and basically what we're doing, like follow to the right, go in this store, and then go out and go in this store and go out. And it was
Lot
the
of
complete
backtracking.
opposite for a Skyrim dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chick goes in, gets the thing in the dungeon, and leaves, whereas the guy is like checking every little place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so you go and open here into the overseer's office.
It's Don
this
John's
is my
office?
office. The were-rats had ransacked this cave, whose furnishings include a desk, a chair, an empty wooden chest, and a cot.
Well, he just went in and like beat up the furniture. He's like, take that chair, stupid desk.
Looks like maybe they got into a brawl in here.
Okay.
Maybe they were fighting with the miners that they ran out, or maybe they beat up the miners.
Just do a trial check, do like a crime scene recreation thing.
Investigation?
Sure.
Gonna do investigation check.
Sure.
Turns out they beat up the desk. 17.
Edgar brings your attention to a little bit of blood in various places. So the were-rats absolutely beat up somebody.
There was
in
definitely
here.
some.
There was a fight.
Fight with non-furniture in this room.
And
insight.
so far, the only magic I picked up is in a small pile of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Also, while you are using your concentration spell, you roll disadvantage for most checks that don't involve your don't involve looking for a magic item, because like Edgar, your attention is mostly on magic items pinging around you. It's a distraction that you cannot get away from because you are so tightly attuned to it.
Insight check on the blood.
Okay.
Maybe he understands blood patterns, or can taste the difference between human and dwarf blood or something.
20.
He can
20.
smell that it's definitely dwarf blood. There's a little bit of were-rat blood, but there's way more dwarf blood. There's maybe 2 or 3 at least different types of dwarf blood in this room.
Okay, so I'm guessing the were-rats came in, they got into a bit of a scuffle, and the dwarves ran off. It seems a lot like the story that the lead were-rat told us. She just downplayed the involvement. That's what I'm guessing.
So far as we can tell, the were-rats straight up kicked the miners out.
Yeah. All right. Next door.
This is a very intense slope that requires a strength athletics check to climb up it. But you can see light at the end of the tunnel. You can tell that this leads to an exit.
I can do that now.
Well, let's see. So there's light that way, it leads to an exit. We're kind of thinking that the dwarves are up in this cave somewhere.
Let's check
There
it out.
are 2 other ways to check, so let's come back to this one.
You wanting to come back to this one?
Yeah.
You and your damn metagaming.
We'll come back quick. We had already had the
Okay.
in-game discussion that we think that the dwarves are just trapped in here somewhere.
Okay. So,
I mean,
you're down to this door here?
Yes.
Okay.
Could have used detect thoughts to see if they were telling the truth.
Yeah.
You find a cave holding 6 wooden cots, another set of sleeping quarters here.
Okay. And that seems empty again?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, one more path to check. Unless it splits off.
It splits.
Okay. We're going left each time, so up. We're gonna skip this door for some reason and keep going, following the left wall. Go north.
Okay, you're heading north?
Yes. We're following the left wall, essentially.
Alright. You turn the corner and there is another split into an open room that has a bunch of rats. There are 5 rats
More rats.
hanging out in that little cave and a door in front of you.
Okay, and that cave is
Do a listen check.
entirely contained. A listen check.
Would be perception.
Yes.
30.
Edgar lets you know
That
that
is
he
awesome.
hears people on the other side of that door. He
Okay.
hears multiple people. There are lots of rumbly tummies. I think they're hungry.
Alright, so apparently there's people on the other side of that door. Let's go to that door. Hello, rats. We're friends. We've talked to your masters. and just keep going.
Do an animal handling check with that.
Oh.
I'm gonna say a DC 15 on that.
Do I have advantage because we have actually talked to their masters?
No.
Good point, though.
Yeah.
13.
Okay. They seem unswayed, but they don't come after you.
Okay. Good. I didn't want to kill him.
Okay.
Just have a picture like their conversation. He says that they. Who's that weirdo?
Yeah.
So you open the door into the room. You have found the miners, but as soon as you open up that door, the rats go crazy. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Of course.
So far we've got a 17, 18, and a 19.
Nice.
I keep thinking your rolls are mine because you do it at the same time, so it pushes mine up out of you.
Oh, yeah. Since I'm controlling multiple characters, I've actually changed my non-player or my non-character name, my player name, to Coda, so that it doesn't show Antonino rolled a 17 for Antonino. It actually has Coda, and then my name underneath my initiative. It'll be less confusing that way. Is Don John a fighter? I say if he was gabbing the entire way here, he probably told us things like, "I used to be an adventurer like you, until I took an arrow to the knee," or something like that.
I think he's supposed to be a non-combatant, but they do give the impression that he's not bullshitting with what he says. So it's not like a douchebag that's like saying he's a major adventurer. He does seem to have actually done it. So I think I'm gonna run him maybe as a veteran, or like he's got his own character sheet. So I'm gonna try and run him in the party.
Okay.
Like, cause he was supposed to ask you to come do this stuff, but I was like, it doesn't. I mean, if he's an adventurer, like, you're not giving me the impression that he's that guy from Harry Potter who pretends to be an adventurer, but then is just completely full of shit.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
Yeah, because like when they first started describing him, I was like, oh my god, it's a Gilderoy. But like they never say that like he's not as good as he says. He just likes to talk, and like I was like, okay, so maybe he's
so he's more of a Mad Eye
okay.
Mooney.
Yeah.
He's been around the block.
It is 4:16.
Oh wow. Okay.
We should pick up the action next time
Okay.
on Saturday.
Cool. Well, I'll finish the initiative.
Okay. Okay, we'll get ready for battle,
Okay.
and then go to commercial.
All right. So we will start off the next one with Giant Rat 1.
To be continued.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us for the Rise of the Almighty Dollar. If you want to help or hurt our heroes in the next game, declare your divine decision by sending your curse or boon to paypal.me/rubiesmercode. See you Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday around 3 p.m. Central. Take care of yourself, because you are worth it. Bye!